Hey guys, it's Remy from Kenzie Fitness, and in today's video, I'm excited to show you probably my favorite product that we have so far. And before I tell you what it is, I want to just say it's actually a product that we've been having in our videos for quite a while. But funny enough, no one's really mentioned in the comments. You know, mostly when we have new products, everyone's like, "Oh, what's that new thing?" But I think it's one of those things that people don't really notice. To the untrained eye, it just looks like a normal thing. And the thing I want to talk about is actually this right here, the power rack itself. So what makes this so special? So this is probably the only power rack out there that doesn't require drilling. It's very space efficient, and it doesn't have instability. So it's extremely stable. I'm going to demonstrate that more a little bit later. But how do we get it to have all those things? Because let's be honest, most power racks are either have 6 posts with a bunch of weights that you need to kind of hold it down, or requires drilling either on the wall or the ceiling, or it's just a freestanding bar and it's very unstable. So the way we did it is by using these kind of clamps. So we're basically clamping instead of drilling. So this is kind of what you see in jack posts, and yeah, that's the secret. It's all lined with rubber, the support beams here as well, and the floor. So that way, you're not going to damage any of the walls. So if you're renting an apartment, for example, this is the perfect solution. And also, it's very space efficient. And I would say it also looks quite aesthetically pleasing. So you can have it even in your living room if you're crazy like me, and it wouldn't be an issue. I think it's pretty cool. So the name of this product is called Torii. Why do we name it Torii? Well, Torii means gate in Japanese. It's also like the entrance of a Shinto shrine, and I thought it was very fitting for this product because 1, it looks like a gate, and 2, this is kind of the place we go. It's like our place of worship, right? We come here every day. We put our phones down. We're in the moment, in the present, and we're putting our hearts out, lifting as much as we can. So, in a sense, we don't really go to church anymore, but this is kind of our religion. So I thought Torii is a very fitting name. So let me quickly demonstrate, doing, just a press and then racking the weight. So as you saw, I racked it pretty hard, and there's no issue. It's very stable because of the support beams. The support beams are very important because otherwise, you're putting all the pressure essentially on the jack post, and this is a better solution, so we added that. And the support beams are just for the power rack because we actually have 2 versions. We have the power rack version, which you see here, and then for those people that just want to use it for pull-ups and calisthenics, we have the pull-up bar version as well. And basically, it's the same thing. The only difference is that the power rack has the 4 support beams and these J-hooks. And let's say you buy the pull-up bar, and in the future you want to upgrade to the power rack. That's also possible because it's basically just an expansion pack to turn it into a power rack. So I also want to show you that the J-hooks obviously can be moved. These are 1-inch holes, so if you have a 1-inch J-hook attachment, these are included, but if you have some other attachments, hypothetically it would work with this as well. So you can move it. So whatever exercise you're doing, you can just adjust the height. So I actually don't have my glasses, so I couldn't see where I was going there. I have -5 vision, so it's really, it's quite bad. Okay, so the only thing with the J-hooks is that obviously you cannot put it where these are, right? So even a little bit above it, for example, it doesn't fit because it hits this. And actually, it's not an issue because as you saw with the press, when you're doing squats and presses, basically you're going to be up in this area. If you're doing benches, you're going to be around here. So there's really no purpose for this area. And I would say if you're doing shrugs, for example, you can usually just start from here. Barbell curls as well. I usually just start from this area. So you're not really missing out by missing these holes, let's say. All right. So the next thing I want to show is just doing a pull-up. Also very stable. I just did a pretty explosive pull-up, and the bar didn't budge at all. And I do my pull workouts here. I'm pretty good at pull-ups. I usually do about 135 pounds for reps, and this thing holds up just fine, no shaking whatsoever. Let's go over a few more stats. So it uses telescoping tubes. So the height is very adjustable. So if you have I think this is around an 8-foot ceiling like this, it's no problem. If you live in a luxury apartment where your apartment ceiling is a bit higher, let's say 10 or 11 feet, it shouldn't be an issue either as well. It's got a matte black powder coat finishing. We went with black because it's kind of our standard color. Also, we went with matte because we thought it looked nicer. We tried with both gloss and matte. And also, this way it matches the powder texture of the pull-up bar itself. It's all the same. And it's a 33 millimeter pull-up bar. So your Swissys V1 will fit just fine. So yeah, that's basically it. It's my favorite product, and I'm very happy to finally, offer it to everyone else. And yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time.